It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying in the ground.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The sure hands. It's Anderson. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Barry.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Ball handed off. Powers through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to throw it deep. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counter punch delivered. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Berry. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably 2 of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The ball is loose. Oh, and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style.
Has a path to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling. Gets out of the...
He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Contact as he threw it. And is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And now the first play of this drive was set up at the 37. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. Clock running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
20, South Carolina, 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's a fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab behind the line. It's Welch. Inside the 25. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Snags the quick throw. He'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Running with purpose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man. It's Harbor. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling in the faith he has in his guys.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And we're able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Tackle, but 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down that will kick them into that gear.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. Can he make it to the marker? And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal to try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guys.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Design quarterback run. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Pulls it in. It's buried. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to move in the scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
South Carolina, 14.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Makes the first down, but crazy Price. Big hit there at the end. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They connect for 6.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's buried.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Near the sticks. It's buried. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. No huddle here for the offense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on third down. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Well, they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the priority here, take care of the football. 3 turnovers in the first half. That's why they're trailing. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Harbor. The Gamecocks are on the move here. So the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle into the clear. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Could take it all the way. finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Now they're running on the toss.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
49, South Carolina, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. 1st down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Wide open downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator,
the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double-team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, knocked right through. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
And the South Carolina offense will take over first and
10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here comes a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Well, the numbers are just getting ridiculous. I'm not sure this quarterback knows it, but he's very close to a 500-yard passing game now, Kirk.
This guy is having an unbelievable day in this poor defense. They look like they're playing in quicksand. He's just one step ahead.
And they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the move now. He makes the grab. And play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Wide open downfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Green. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Grinding away with a running game. He's got the 1st and still going. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. And now the timeout is called. The defense, they've got some things to work out here. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Toss play to the outside. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, LSU. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 35.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense walked through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He'll throw it now. Caught over the middle. It's Welch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And that pass falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking deep down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Grab down the middle. It's Welch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He stays alive. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first,
Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
this guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll toss it to the right side. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Chris, that would have been...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
42.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get any.
And here comes a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's another deep shot. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Took contact on the throw.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's buried.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pump over the middle. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to 3rd downs, got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time,
touchdown, Tigers! They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the point after is good. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
That's good execution of the pitch and catch to pick up the first down there. Nice conversion.
A really nice conversion here. To me, the route is what separated this play. And the fact that he's able to get to this point downfield, and by the time he turned around, that ball is on him. So nice route and nice hands there to be able to pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's White.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking tackles and going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To throw, it's Sand. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, set.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking downfield, it's Sayin looking to set up a screen pass here. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll try a pass here. Makes the catch downfield. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Setting the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Sayin.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Just a big third down play here. The defense does everything right. Everybody's covered. The one thing they didn't account for is the quarterback. And he has great presence of mind here to be able to pull this down on this third down play. Not only does he pick up the first down, he gets inside the 10 to set up a first and goal.
LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's caught. It's Dickens. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Up for the first, but still going. He finds some space. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The short completion of the tight end. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. The game moves the ball to a 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defense.
Great spinner over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for.
This biggest stage in a national championship, both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wrapped down the middle. It's Anderson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a...
Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Caught over the middle. It's White. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Buckeyes will line up now first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this battle for the conference championship is dead even now, Kirk. These two teams going at it.
Yeah, both these teams are just showing a lot of pride. Both so locked in and wanting to win this championship. One team scores, the other one already locked in on how they're going to respond. And it's resulting in an intense back-and-forth game. This one's going to come down to a battle of wills.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Grab down the middle. It's Barry. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it with room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 35, Ohio State 28.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Caught over the middle. It's White. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They finally corral him at the 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The conference conference championship on the line, Kurt, and you can tell with this intensity, the game dead even now.
Now, everything that you do in the off-season, winter conditioning, spring ball, those hot dog days of summer two-a-days, all the way through the season, and it all comes down to this. These teams are leaving everything out on this field. Both want it desperately to win this championship.
Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Checks the stat for the running back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Now the 40. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half Two of the top 4 seeds we began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They draw first blood in this national title game.
Boy, I love the aggressive mindset of this quarterback and offensive coordinator. You see a matchup that you like, you take a shot, and it pays off in a big way for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 7, LSU, 0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. He sneaks it on first down. I don't get this decision, but here comes the punt team out on second down. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
With the catch, it's Anderson.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do.
Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
To throw, it's Sayin. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Now, the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. A quick throw to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, Chris, they brought a blitz here, but I don't even know if the quarterback realized it. The offensive line did a nice job of protecting him, keeping him in the pocket to be able to allow that play to open up for him.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks into open space. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU to go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground
breaks into the clear. Powering through the defender. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Ohio State, 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense.
The ball is loose in the backfield. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. He's looking to scramble. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Got the first down and still motoring. The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And at first down, they go right back to him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's going to take off here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. To the air, it's Sayin. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. The Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ohio State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Watkins. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on the 3rd down between a quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Nice grab. It's buried. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. He keeps it on the design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. He'll ride the back again here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in way downfield. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Hot over the middle. It's Perry. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The shotgun running play call.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. To throw, it's Sand. They finally corral him at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Ohio State, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarmed to the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Powering through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. The Buckeyes turn out another first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On the run, it's Jackson. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
27.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
35. Ohio State, 27.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Makes the grab, it's Graham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Graham down the middle. It's Peoples. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a dip.
He can go. Inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Quarterback drops back. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And the defense wraps him up. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
27.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field.